I'm going to continue to wave the flag of sackcloth for humility. This is Mel McGinnis on the Sophie Scholl Monologue. Suicide for NYC. That is, New York City. I saw a campaign slogan, and this is what it said. This campaign is for every person who believes in the dignity of neighbors. Okay, when you say that, I always got to say, does that include the unborn child? And that government's job is to actually make our lives better. Is that government's job? Does not this person who's running for office know what our Declaration of Independence says? We're all created equal. That we are given the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're given these by our Creator. And that governments are instituted among men to protect these rights. That's the job of government, not to make our lives better, whatever that means. You know whose campaign slogan this is? Zohran Mamdani, the one who's been nominated by the Democrats to run for mayor in November. Of course, that's a catchy campaign slogan for getting voters out. I'll make your lives better. Oh, he promises that he'll have city-owned grocery stores. It's so interesting that he says such stores will be free of property taxes and rent taxes. Nothing like rigging the system for the system you want to impose. He also says there'll be free bus fares for everybody. How's he going to pay for it? Tax the rich! Tax the rich! That's what he wants to do. It's so interesting. Did you see the results? It seems like rich white liberals voted for Zohran Mamdani more than those on the other side of New York City that made less than $50,000 who ended up voting for Andrew Cuomo. Now, I know that the choice wasn't the greatest when you've got somebody who, as governor, killed grandmothers during COVID, shipping them to nursing homes, which infected other people. But given the choice, I can understand why the poor would have voted for Cuomo. But then again, why would they if Mamdani is promising them free stuff? Here's the thing that really got to me, though. His website contained all the endorsements. AOC, Bernie Sanders, Letitia James, a local of SEIU, Stonewall Democrats, of course, for the LGBTQ, Library PAC. Library. When you study libraries here in the U.S., they are one of the most leftist liberal organizations in the States. The Muslim Democratic Club. But then you have also the Jewish Vote and the Jewish Voice for Peace Action, even as Mamdani has said to globalize intifada, meaning support the violence done against Jewish people there with this Palestinian conflict in Gaza. Strange bedfellows, aren't they? Jewish Voice for Peace Action and the Jewish Vote combined with the Muslim Democrat Club. Also with Jim Owls' Liberal Democratic Club. Now, we don't know who Jim Owls is, but it's basically an organization for progressive LGBTQ Democrats. Now, if these LGBTQ Democrats were in Palestine, amongst the Palestinians, what would happen to them? They would be killed, stoned, hanged. Oh, of course, you got MoveOn.org. You've got Working Families Party in New York State, which basically is a socialistic, communistic party structure trying to impose its will on our state in New York. Of course, he received the New York City Democratic Socialists of America endorsement. I found an interesting one who endorsed him. New Kings Democrats. New Kings Democrats. Weren't they just demonstrating not too long ago? No kings? Now, I should say there is King County in Brooklyn. So that being said, still, it's so ironic to see no New Kings Democrats supporting Mamdani after they demonstrated for no kings not too long ago. Oh, then I saw one, Equality Flatbush. What is Equality Flatbush? It's a Black Lives Matter organization dedicated to abolishing the police, ICE, and prisons. Just get rid of them. And everything will work out, as they say, through revolutionary love. Boy, you want to see revolution? And it won't take the place in the form of love either. It's so interesting. Mamdani is a state assemblyman in New York. Mamdani co-sponsored New York's suicide bill. He's just bringing suicide to New York City. That's what you get with Democrats, especially in New York State. Here they want people to have government-endorsed suicide. And this plan that you see Mamdani specializing for New York City is just another way of taking that city down the tubes, along with so many other cities in the United States run by Democrats. Think about it. Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, Baltimore. Now we're really seeing it in New York City. Unless Curtis Sliwa could somehow pull victory from the jaws of defeat. Well, it's going to be difficult because Democrats in New York City outnumber Republicans by 8-1. Maybe there will be enough sense among even the Democrats to say we need Curtis Sliwa rather than the suicide pact that Mamdani is making, not only with the state, but now with the city. Well, unlike Tony Kornheiser of Pardon the Interruption, I cannot promise you I'll do better the next time. And unlike Tony, I'll just continue to wave the flag of sackcloth for humility. As a follower of Jesus, I really need Jesus.